Hello, crazy world. You've arrived at That's a Pretty Crazy Idea. And me, I'm John.
Okay, so this is on one of the coil packs. It's the power pin. And what have I got? 12 volts. So, the coil packs are getting 12 volts, but I don't know if that's right. I'm not sure because I don't have a wiring diagram because I don't have a shop manual. I really should buy one. Now I'll check a couple of the other connectors to see if I'm getting the same reading. This is not showing what I expected, as this one is 5 volts. Let me try another. Okay, so this one's showing 13. This is on one pin. Let's move it over. Now I get 4.81, and on the next one oh, 5 volts. Well, there is my problem. Somehow the ground lead, I'm guessing it's the ground lead, has 5 volts in it, and so does the power, but only one should be showing any voltage. So somewhere I have a ground that is actually to power. That is interesting. Now I just have to find it. So I know that this is 12 volts, but it's not being affecting the rest of the harness, so there's no cross between the 12 volt and that. It's something to do with the ground having power. Someone's wired up the ground to power. Okay, next thing. Now I'm doing the crankshaft lead. That's not right. It's because I haven't got it held in here very good. Okay, so the crankshaft lead, one pin, the yellow black, has almost 12 volts. The next one has 5 volts. And 1.8 millivolts, so I'm not worried about that one. That must be the signal wire, which is the brown yellow. The blue one was the 11 volts, 12 volts. Okay, so that's made it even more complex. Why did this one have two 5 volts and this one now has an 11 and a 5 volt? I'm gonna have to check one more. Well, that's got a steady 5 volter when I got it all hooked in nicely. I think I might have a winner here. I just noticed that this is white and all these other ones are black. So I'm wondering if they got, when they redid this, whatever they did to it, they buggered up the wiring. And that would explain the whole thing only being on this line. I might be lucky. I was thinking, oh no, it's going to be at the computer. I might be lucky. Okay, so I'm going to do the wiring today. Get all the voltages off all the wiring. And I think I know what the problem is going to be. I think it's just here. That's the ground. And it's not the one that I cleaned. I cleaned all the others, like down there. And over here, I cleaned that one. But this is from the wiring loom itself. And I think that's what is causing my problems. So, we'll just wait and see. Well, there's my score. Now I'll just have to match it against the info from Surrey Honda and see what happens. I know I've got a lot of 11s. I got double 5s. So yeah, just check it out now against the Honda electrical diagram. So just doing a test to see, make sure that there's no power in the system right now. Just go from pin to pin. Yeah. There you go. So that means I can put a trace on it and see if I can trace where the power is going to and from, which I'm already pretty certain my problem is going to be in this little connector right here, where all these wires come together. And there's supposed to be one power coming in and on this side, and one power coming in on this side, and then distributing to all these others. But what's happening is it's going across this somehow. But you can't just buy that. You have to buy the whole wiring harness. So I'm probably just going to go to a speed shop and buy just a collector for each side and just have it hanging around. But that's have to see about that. Okay, all I've done is attach a tone generator to one of the first pin, and we'll see where it leads me to. Still making a bit of noise. Let's see where it comes over here. It's not that powerful, unfortunately. I can hear it. Somewhere in here. Okay. Now, let's see if it's coming up through any other wiring. Yeah, it's in this wire too. It's in there too. And this is... goes. Really strong signal there, then it just drops right off. But you can hear it back down here. Now this is the main harness going back into the... You can still hear it in here too. So that's what's happening. It's coming into this thing right here, and there's cross connections in here. It's causing all kinds of problems, and it's giving power to all these other connectors. And it's not just this one, it's going to be every one of these. So now this part you can't buy. It comes with a wiring harness, so I'm gonna have to go to a speed shop and buy a couple of pin connectors, maybe one for this side, one for this side. I already looked at it. It's 7 wires on one and 5 wires on another, with 1 power going into each side. So that's going to be my problem. So just a question of fixing it now. Tried the middle pin, and then we got the same problem on the 3rd pin as well. You have to be listening real careful, because this thing just is not that powerful. It does the job, but see, it's coming in all over the place. They're all connected, interconnected here. You can actually hear it. So maybe I'll try one other connector to see if it's got the same problem.